Essentially, it's not a conference, it's a giant field trip.
What's been really great, I mean, I think that the best aspect about this is that we're out doing things. We're walking, we're talking, we're looking at stuff.
They need to put their shoes on because we're going to get out and we are going to go and see different parts of the state, different parts of the city, again, depending on what program you're involved in.
The assembly of people that you brought to the presentation was high quality. I mean, they're the thought leaders and community leaders.
Well, the purpose of the series really is to reach out to people, professionals and advanced level, higher level students that are struggling with similar issues with sustainability. We believe in Oregon we have particular areas of advantage where we have been working on these issues for longer, and also a culture of working together across disciplines and across different groups, the private, public sector. And so our hope is for people who come here will both learn from what we're learning and doing, and also that we can learn from them.
So to address that, rather than lecturing about it, we gave everybody their coffee and their donuts, made a few introductions, and put everybody on a bus.
My name is Jim Frigursky. I'm a principal at Greenworks Landscape Architects. So what you're looking at is an abstraction of the history of the Pearl District area.
So we had a professor of urban planning speak to us, doing color commentary on our drive out to the site. And then we got to visit the developers and the city jurisdiction that helped implement this very major project. We went across town to look at what used to be the edge of the city, another building tour in that capacity. Then we all got on the light rail and we came back and we talked with policymakers.
The market is with us now. Household size is shrinking, petroleum prices are going up, the cost of infrastructure is going up. And now it becomes much more about money than about regulations.
What you saw today was a public-private partnership. Actually, I got a bunch of private developers enthused to spend their own money to take a retirement home and turn it into affordable condos.
Then we process that after the end of the day and into the night and into the morning.
Our participants have found that the debrief session with each other is just as valuable as the time out in the field.
And we're trying to expand the dialogue, but also bring real focus to how we realize solutions.
The interesting challenge about trying to integrate sustainability into a project is that it adds this new layer. You have to have someone who's carrying that whole process forward through the whole design and construction schedule.
Now all of a sudden, we're not just planning energy infrastructure and energy efficiency retrofits and distributed energy generation installed at a district scale. We're also looking at our transportation infrastructure. And we're also adding our stormwater infrastructure to that same analysis.
It was one of those long days that goes by quickly. People downloading information to you, opportunities to walk and look at things, opportunities to interact with your co-participants and with the presenters and planners.
I really have felt I'm in Portland and I've seen stuff that no PowerPoint, no book, no magazine would have ever explained. I think it's been about being here, which has made this really valuable.
The participants, after spending their 5 days with the Summer Sustainability Series, are armed with information and examples of real applications of that information that then they can apply to situations that they're dealing with, whether it's in the green building arena, in the urban built environment, or whether it's in agriculture and food systems.
We have a graduate student taking photographs, we have a videographer, we have several people taking notes on behalf of everyone. So that's available on the website for future reference.
They come away with a listing of colleagues and friends that is, over 30 other participants plus 30 or 40 experts that they worked with that they can draw on then for the coming years whenever they have a challenge that they're facing in their own practice.
This year we had 5 universities involved with our Summer Sustainability Series. Presenters from the University of Oregon, Oregon State University, Oregon Institute of Technology, Portland State University, and had a chance to visit some of Oregon Health Science University's new facilities. This course frames it in such a way that you can thread all the issues together and see how they interact with one another.
Overall value of this program was definitely justified.
It's sort of the adventure of it that makes it really fun.
They can come away with specific steps to pursue when they get home.
I've learned so much to take home with me on a whole range of subjects. I came from Europe, so it was worth coming. I wish I could stay longer.
It's going to take all of us doing this everywhere to address the challenges that we all face in our own communities.
I feel like sometimes we are a little bit ahead of the game where we are. I come here and I feel like we are way behind.